Universal did send over a copy of Queen and Slim for review, and I did post an unboxing. If you guys want to check that out, you can just search my channel for Queen and Slim. So this movie was about this, they seem pretty young, not like super young, but this young couple who had just met on Tinder, and they had their date. It didn't necessarily go real great, but he's driving her home, and they're kind of messing around. They swerve a little bit in the car, and a cop ends up pulling them over. And things escalate very quickly, and they kind of end up killing the cop in self-defense. And so then they go on the run. And this movie is a lot about them going on the run and trying to escape. And they have this idea that they're going to go to Cuba because there's a manhunt for them. Now, I didn't understand, because she was real quick. Like, he didn't want to run. He wanted to call an ambulance or something, something to help the cop. And he was the one who shot him, but she was like, we need to just run. But she technically hadn't done anything at that point. So I'm not sure why she was in such a hurry to just kind of go on the run. I don't think they really got into it, but it seemed like there was something there about, like, why was she in such a hurry to go on the run? And so, as I said, a lot of this movie is about them trying to find a way to get out of the country. To me, like, this movie started off real strong, and then in the middle, they're just kind of screwing around a lot. Like, I'm just like, okay, they're trying to get out of the country, but they're like, oh, let's stop here. And to me, it just seemed a little odd. Like, they kind of weren't understanding the full impact of what happened, and they're just kind of like, oh, let's stop at this bar and dance. And it's like, aren't you trying to escape the country? And I think at the end, it was a really strong ending. I really enjoyed this movie, guys. I do feel like, it's just kind of really sad and really bad that, some people, just because of their skin color, have to feel afraid of situations that, when stuff shouldn't happen. And this stuff happens in America. And to me, it's just, it's just horrible. And it's hard to believe that people still feel this way. I could never be a cop. Like, I would not want to be in a situation where, everything is life or death. But at the same time, like, you can't be like looking at certain people and saying, okay, everything they do is life and death. It's a great movie, guys. Definitely check this one out. I gave it a 4 out of 5.